Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on Titus Andronicus, otherwise known as Shakespeare's goriest play, so be forewarned, there's going to be some gross stuff. And today we get to hear from Titus himself. We're still just in Act 1, Scene 1. And if you remember, Titus has returned from this war that he's been fighting against the Goths for at least 10 years, and he's lost like 21 of his 25 sons in fighting this war, but he has returned to Rome because the people asked him to come back because they want him to be the new emperor. Meanwhile, the emperor's other two kids, Saturnius and Pausanias, also want to be emperor, so they had these like throngs of people that they said, yeah, we'll just, we'll send them away for right now, and we'll go and we'll talk to the Senate and see what we can do about who gets elected the new emperor. And in the meantime, as retaliation, revenge for whatever, all of Titus's children who died, they killed the Goth queen's eldest son, Alarbus, dismembered and burned his body as sort of payment for all of the Roman lives lost, which means the Goths who are currently imprisoned, that being Queen Tamara and her sons Chiron and Demetrius, and then also Aaron the Moor, have sworn vengeance for the killing of Alarbus, because of course you can't just have war end. Everybody has to constantly be seeking revenge for all of the wrongs, even way after the battlefield is quiet. But so that happened, and then Titus buried one of his sons in the tomb with all the others, and his daughter Lavinia shows up, and he's like, oh, my lovely Lavinia. And then Marcus Andronicus, Titus's brother, shows up with Saturnius and Pausanias and is like, Titus, the people want you to be emperor, so here, put on this beautiful white robe and come on in, and we will vote you in as emperor. And Titus responds by saying, a better head her glorious body fits than his that shakes for age and feebleness. What, should I don this robe and trouble you? Be chosen with proclamations today, tomorrow yield up rule, resign my life, and set abroad new business for you all? Rome, I have been thy soldier 40 years, and led my country's strength successfully, and buried 21 valiant sons, knighted in field, slain manfully in arms, in right and service of their noble country. Give me a staff of honor for mine age, but not a scepter to control the world. Upright he held it, lords, that held it last. So Titus is turning it down. He doesn't want to be emperor. He's like, I'm too old for this. And what happens, if I die tomorrow? Because I'm an old man. I've been a soldier for 40 years. I could die tomorrow and then y'all are back to square one. It would be better to, just give me some token thanks for all of the fighting that I've done on behalf of Rome, but then let somebody who is more suited to being emperor become emperor. At which point Saturnius is like, done, guys, get back in here. And he like calls to the people that were there on his behalf before, and he's like, do not rest until I am emperor, draw your swords. So he's ready to go to war, and Lucius, Titus's son, is like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And Titus is like, don't worry, I'll calm everybody down. He's like, I can make everything right. I can make the people love all of you again. And Pausanias is like, if your forces joined my forces, then I could become emperor and we could like be in cahoots. But Titus turns to the people and he says, do you allow me to select the next emperor? I can just pick. And they're all like, yeah, we trust you. You can just pick. And he's like, Saturnius gets to be emperor. And so all the people are like, okay, hooray, Saturnius, long live Emperor Saturnius. And that's a good place to stop for today. There's still a bunch to go in this scene, because now that Saturnius has been named emperor, he needs to take care of a few other things before we can move on to the rest of the play. So anyway, I will see you tomorrow. We will get to hear from Saturnius tomorrow. It's just the monologue for tomorrow is not instantly happening here, and there's quite a build-up, so we'll just stop here for today, and we'll pick that up tomorrow. And I'll see you then for that. Mwah.